Brotherhood of the Bengal. Brotherhood of the Bengal. In the river fog we gather, striped and bound by autumn air. Hands on hearts we share the stories of the claws and of the lair.
Hey-o! Welcome to the 2026 mock draft. Bengal style top 10 picks version 3. We are going to talk about it all. Picks 1 through 10 post free agency. We will not hit on free agency. We'll cover that in the other podcast that was up if you want to check it out. Today, it all starts with the Max Crosby-led Las Vegas Raiders at number 1, Stevie boy. I'll do the odd picks. You do the even picks. You'll get the Bengals this time. We'll see what we got cooking. The Raiders have made an extensive, a lot of moves, right? And people worried about their cap space. And now the Max is back. They've got plenty of cap space. They're building, right? Putting around who I think is going to be the number 1 pick, not to spoil it. The one thing that's surprising about this draft, I think this is a very good draft, as we talked about in the past. I think it's very deep, high level at the top. I believe that, especially offensive line, edge rushers, Caleb Downs, those guys on safety as well. The thing that's missing is the quarterbacks, right? So Mendoza, I'm taking him 1. The Los Angeles, Oakland Raiders select Fernando Mendoza, Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, national championship quarterback from what is now a football school. What? The Indiana Hoosiers. Played under Kurt Signetti. Some people are comparing him to Cousins. I see a little bit. It reminds me more of Jared Goff. I think he's going to be a really good player. The thing is, would somebody else move up and take a Simpson in the top 10? Stevie boy, we'll find out here today. I don't know, man. I tell you, quarterback drives the market. We will see. That's who I got, Steve. Fernando Mendoza. Raiders Nation is happy. The silver and black think they're back. And they're going to be better. I don't know if they're back, but they are better. Stevie boy, you are on the clock for the Jets. Jets.
So with what they've done in free agency and what they've lost and what they've gained, I still think they need to get better defensively and offensively.
You got Geno Smith now, man. It's all solved.
I mean, you got to get Geno weapons, right? No. Let's start with where everything starts is up front on both sides of the football. And I think Arvell Reese from the Ohio State University is the guy. I just think what he brings all around, he pretty much does it all. We'll see what kind of player he is in the NFL, but we know what he was like in college. His production did dip a little bit, in the last part of the year, the most important part of the year. But I still think he's a special talent. I don't think they'll be able to pass him up at number 2. So, yeah, Arvell Reese to the New York Football Jets.
All the Jets need is a little bit of defense. Now they've got Geno back, superstar quarterback. I feel bad for him, honestly. I like him, actually, as a person. I like how he has himself.
They've had like 20 quarterbacks since he played for them first time.
Yep, they're turning into the Browns and quarterback conundrum. It's poor Aaron Glenn. I like him too, man. Rough situation, but you take the job, you take the job. You know where you're going. The Jets are the Jets, and they'll continue to be the Jets. So, will be my prediction on that one.
Yep.
The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock. Who's playing quarterback there? Who knows? And does it matter? No.
Probably not.
Very bad team. New coach there as well. We'll see what they do. I don't know. A lot of people have him going guard here, but I think you take the best player on the board, and he's going to be the best player on the board. He'll be their best player for a long time. Rumors they were trading Harrison. They did not. So they got some pieces there, right? It's just it was a really miserable season last year. But I'm going David Bailey, elite bend, elite speed. He's a pure pass rusher right now. He's going to struggle a lot versus the run. Teams are going to run at him. But I think Bailey's got the upside to be a high-end defensive edge pass rusher going forward. That changes the game for them on defense. Sorry, David. I hate to send you to Arizona. But it is warm there.
It is.
And you'll play indoors. You're going to be playing in a tough division, unfortunately for you. But he doesn't care. He's going to make the money, and he's going to be a good player. Now, Robert Sala's Tennessee Titans are on the board.
I'm just going to go pretty quick on this one and talk about it. I'm going to go wide receiver Cornell Tate.
Really?
I think they're going to get and support Cam with as much as they possibly can. I think one of my mock drafts, I pick Love. I mean, honestly, I think I probably protects me more than any of them, other than maybe a left tackle, right tackle, right. But I think they'll go receiver.
You right there, buddy? Everything going okay for you?
Yeah, everything's going fine over here. I think they'll continue to give him some weapons, put some things around him that's going to make him maybe excel quicker than what maybe some of us thought, especially been going to Tennessee. So, yeah, Cornell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State going to Tennessee Titans.
The Tennessee Titans. Now we go to John Harbaugh. We hate you like we used to. John, we don't hate you like we used to, Harbaugh. They signed Calvin Austin, Isaiah Likely, former Raven. So they've got some holes. They got some things they need to improve, my friend. They're trying to do the same thing that you just mentioned about Cam Ward, who I like Cam Ward with Dayball there. I think they got a shot at doing something. So they're trying to do the same thing with quarterback Jackson Dart. They need to protect Dart in a big way. They got some good pass rushers. They got a lot of good things. They signed Tremaine Edmonds. With that being said, I think they go tackle. It's hard to say which way they go, but I'm going to go Francis Ma'anoa from the Convicts. What do you think of that, Steve Boy?
No, I'm there. There's one other player that I think they may go there just because of who they
are.
Yeah, who they are.
The Cleveland Browns are on the pick. I'm the moderator here. Just calm down. You wait till it's your turn to make the pick. I'm the commissioner.
I'll do what I want to.
Round 1, pick number 6. The Cleveland Browns, their first of 2 second-round picks. New head coach. Also another Raven. Boo, Todd Monken. Who does he go with, Stevie Boy?
Wide receiver, USC, Mekhi Lemon. They have nothing offensively. Nothing. The defense should still be middle of the pack. In my mind, that's really all they are. You put a good offensive in front of that defense and let those defensive line kind of get after the quarterback, late games, finish. They need something, dude, offensively. And I think he's the second best, if not the first. I think I got Tate above him, but Lemon's pretty damn good. So, yeah, I'm going to do Mekhi Lemon, wide receiver USC to the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I think he's going to end up being my top receiver. I just like the way he plays the game. He is a smooth route runner. Now you got the Washington Commander Skins, who had a horrible year. So they signed Owe at edge, Kaylavon Chasen, who I just did 5 games review on him. He can rush the passer. There's a lot of things he can do. Stopping the run is not one of them. Tricky position here. I could see him going a lot of ways, but you know where they're going, Steve? They're going to surprise everybody. Jeremiah Love. Love is in the air. All of my love. Can you feel the love?
Could have went without that.
Jeremiah Love to the Commander Skins.
Just say his damn name.
Old school NFC East running the ball. Hey, he needs help. Daniels does. He's got to stay healthy for one thing. I can see them going offensive line there too. That's a tough one. All right, you're up. Pick 8. The New Island Saints.
So guess what?
What?
I'm gonna pick 3 receivers in a row. Jordan Tyson from wide receiver, Arizona State. What do you think about that, dog?
I don't know about that one, my friend. That's high. That's high. It's too high. Too high. What do you mean it's too high? It's too high.
It's too high. But no, it's the same thing. Young quarterback. He needs a little bit of help, and wide receiver, Arizona State.
Woo! You're forcing some players down here, Home Fry. I think you're doing that on purpose.
I am not.
This draft is a mock. You're skipping players so you get to pick them for the Bengals. This guy cannot be trusted. All right. Sonny Styles is on the board. Caleb Downs is on the board. Ruben Bain is on the board. And the Kansas City We Hate You Chiefs are on the clock. Let me ask you this, off topic. Kansas City Chiefs, this is horrible, but Kansas City Chiefs versus Baltimore Ravens, AFC Championship game. Trey Hendrickson on that sideline for Baltimore. Which team are you rooting for? You have to pick one. You can't say I hope they both die. You got to pick one team. Who you rooting for?
Oh my God, this is awful.
I know.
I mean, I gotta go Kansas City just because they're not in the division.
I do too, man. I would hate that. I would hate it. Chiefs are on the board. They got a lot of issues. A whole lot of issues, my friend.
Yep.
Which we're not used to saying that in Kansas City. Let's see what they've done. They've lost players. They traded their best corner, right? Got a decent amount of. They got 2 picks this year. Traded their best corner, lost their second best corner. Our offensive line still stinks, Stevie boy. Stinks. Secondary stinks. Lost their safety to us. They're going Mansour Delane. Defensive back. LSU. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock before you say anything. Linebacker. Steve went all receivers just to push him down. I'll stand on that. I'll die on that hill.
Nope.
Sonny Styles, linebacker from Ohio State, is there. Caleb Downs, safety, Ohio State is there. Ruben Bain, edge rusher from Gotham, is there. Who you picking, Steve?
Let's see. I am going to go. This is so awesome. This would suck if that's what.
It wouldn't suck. It'd be awesome if they're all there.
I'm gonna go Dylan. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Can you imagine if they did something like that with all three? I could imagine doing that. Fans would go bonkers.
Look, if this scenario is not going to happen, I wanted to be different. There's always going to be little things that happen in a draft. I can see 2 of them receivers going for sure. But I just think what Downs will do for that back end, even especially with him and the guy they just got, Cook. Sorry, I almost said Brooks.
Brooks Cook, player's name is.
Yeah. I just think that's the way to go. I get it. I mean, you start everything up front. I actually just said that, so I guess I'm talking about both sides. But I mean, Ruben Bain would be like tremendous, right? I mean, any 3 of these guys. But I just think, I think Downs is the second best player, if not the first. So I'm going Caleb Downs, safety, the Ohio State University.
Bum, ba bum, ba bum, 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 ba bum. I'd be singing that song and others. Le Regiment. Yeah, I can see it happening. Like, here's the thing. I don't think it's realistic those 3 receivers go, but I do think you could replace one of those receivers with another tackle, and it is realistic.
Sure.
So Bain's arms, Downs' position, forget the knee, Downs' position, and also Sonny's position. Off the ball linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
You get in the draft, they can say what they want. Everybody will say what they want leading up. They go traits too much. And they look at position. That's debatable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So those 2 positions, safety and off the ball linebacker, typically get pushed down. Guy with short arms typically gets pushed down. I can see it happening.
Yep.
Then the scrutiny's on. You know, years after that in this scenario, you look back, and if Downs doesn't pan out, I think he will, and Bain's a star or Sonny's a star. It's what we talked about. Like, people get caught up in positions and all that. I wouldn't draft the linebacker there. I wouldn't draft the safety there. Then 5 years from now, I'd say Downs is a future Hall of Famer, right, on that trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
And the key positions you loved, offensive tackle or edge or whoever, are marginal players. Then all of a sudden, we should have drafted. They do it all the time. They look back but the thing about the NFL as a whole, they all mimic each other and they don't learn from their mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
They're afraid to be out there on a limb by themselves, right? To evaluate. And you win by just taking best players. Best player available. That's how you win.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you always win. You get caught up in positions. You know, outside of quarterback, you don't want to get caught up in. And that can kill you too, right? There's plenty of Christian Ponder, Hackenberg, I mean, on and on and on, right?
On.
Keely, whoever, right? So, yeah, that's it. So, look, we got our new shirts on. Brotherhood of the Bengal. There's the back of it on both of those. It's pretty cool shirts. We got sweatshirts, long sleeve and short. Limited supply, but we'll order more if we have to. So if you're interested, let us know, my friends. You got anything you want to add to this mock draft?
No. Still focused on free agency a little bit. Who knows, what could still happen. There's still things that could really.
Max Crosby traded to the Bengals today.
I mean, you never know. I mean, I'll keep refreshing. I'll keep watching. But focus is going to be on the draft pretty much from here on out. So really going to dive in deep, and let's see what happens comes the end of April.
Spring is here. Spring will sprung. next week.
Yep.
March Madness, St. Patty's Day. Please rain, just leave. Please wind. I've had enough wind already. That was nasty.
I know.
Let's just get the warm weather and shorts all the time. I'll have them on
Can't
tomorrow.
wait.
Red
I can't
legs.
wait.
Red legs are looking pretty good.
They are.
Opening day's coming.
Matt McClain, dog.
That's right. He's back. He back. Hope so. He's my favorite player on the team. I like LA too. He's my favorite player on the team. Looking forward to it. Anything else?
Nope.
Take us home, big boy.
Also, traffic, stay to the right, please. Peace out.
Voices rise.